Luray. Erishimnuya. Schmezel Kissib. Yisharau Sengula Batessa. Belfinjorm. Oh, Binkoya.
Did you know if you ever want to start building instead of starting in live mode, don't resume your game. Well, load your game instead, baby. I got your back. You start the roadmap right away. You're welcome. Did you?
Erishimnuya. Schmezel Kissib. Kirunga Iboif Subao. A pleva habari. Yisharau Sengula Batessa.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your sim go jogging. So we're gonna go look for the sim. The easiest way to find the sim is by pushing the right analog stick down. So it's centered. The sim on the screen. I'm actually zooming out, a bigger, a wider range of the screen or of the space. And I'm gonna hide the walls. So I'm gonna click on the arrow keys for the light. So the walls are still there, they're just not visible to me. With the arrow, you're going to highlight your sim. And then you're going to click X to select, and then the Go Jogging option will be available. The Go Jogging option is
with the Life and Death expansion pack, Sims now have a soul, and not unlike a turtle migrating through the ocean, this soul has a journey. Well, provided you're at least a young adult Sim, that is. A Sim's soul's journey goes through 8 checkpoints, with various rewards being granted at each of them. But know that while all Sims can progress through the first 6 checkpoints, only Ghost Sims or Sims who are temporarily existing in ghost form will be able to make progress towards the final 2. Before we delve into the rewards, let's first look at how a Sim goes about completing their soul's journey. In short, your Sim's advancement within their soul's journey is most notably improved by completing aspirations as well as the Sim's whim. From my experience, making progress in and completing aspirations is one of the most impactful ways to work towards completing it. That being said, to a lesser extent, completing whims and clearing fears will also help your Sim advance their soul's journey too. There's also another rather effective way that Sims can make progress towards their soul's journey, and that's to work on their bucket list, which is alternatively known as unfinished business for ghosts. This will populate over time with various tasks. Completing these tasks won't actually see you gain any satisfaction points, however completing them will provide you with a pretty huge chunk of progress towards your soul's journey, often seeing you complete a checkpoint. While a Sim's bucket list or unfinished business will naturally populate over time, Sims are also able to
Benefi.
or journal things up. Thirdly, they can scrap their
Shulip
bucket list or
Afwash.
unfinished business to remove all of their current goals. On the flip side, Sims can also write a goal to add a
Oh,
random goal
Binkoya.
or write a goal from a category
Rumonta.
targeted but
Fripna.
somewhat random goal to their soul's journey. If a Sim has recently witnessed another Sim pass away, attended Afterlife Anonymous within the Ravenwood, or if they have the Chase by Death trait, then they'll also be able to write a perfect goal, which lets you choose exactly which goal you wish to add to your soul's journey. So yes, putting your Sims through a bit of trauma does have benefits. Awesome. Now let's move on to the exciting part. Yes, the rewards that you'll get for completing your soul's journey. Reaching the first checkpoint, called the road ahead, will increase a Sim's satisfaction points gained by 25%, so not bad at all. The second stage, named Making Headway, will provide your Sim with increased skill gain, and from my testing, this boost makes training skills about 30% faster, which is very substantial and hugely beneficial. Moving on to the third stage, called Finding Purpose, and this has a couple of effects. Firstly, Sims who've reached this will gain a small career performance boost. Then on top of this, they'll gain a 10% discount on all computer purchases. Finally, within the story section of friendly interactions, your sim will be able to share their soul's journey with another sim. This provides yourself with a confident moodlet, and the target sim with an inspired moodlet that, while active, will give them a boost to any soul's journey progress that they make. The fourth stage of a sim's soul's journey is called No Regrets, and it has two key benefits. Firstly, it extends a sim's lifespan by about 25% at all life stages, which is actually massive if you play with aging on. Then the second part of this stage applies to ghosts, and more specifically a new interaction that they'll have on their urn to move on to the great beyond. When selecting this interaction, the ghost will leave forever and also leave behind their plumb bob in the physical world. But perhaps even more importantly is that when a ghost moves on using this interaction, all other household members will gain the perspectives on death's trait. This trait helps them deal with grief better and also provides them with a boost to progress they make towards advancing their soul's journey. Now, the fifth stage is called Quite a Journey, and it's one of my favorites. As you likely know, when you create an adult sim, or when a sim first ages up to a young adult, then they will gain a bonus trait depending on what aspiration category they choose first. When you reach this checkpoint in your soul's journey, then provided that you're friends with a sim, you'll be able to pass down this trait onto them and essentially give it to them. This is done from the Deep Thoughts section of friendly interactions, and yes, a single sim can pass down more than one aspiration trait if they have multiple. It's a really powerful ability that is especially awesome for generational gameplay, and it means that now there's no longer a cap on how many aspiration category traits a sim can obtain, and while there's a lot of hoops to jump through, a sim can now essentially gain all of them. Another small part of this soul's journey stage is that sims can have a crazy number of heirlooms. While the base count is 5 per sim, with this stage completed, you'll be able to have 8. Next up is the sixth stage of a sim's soul's journey, being dreams fulfilled. And this is the highest soul's journey checkpoint that a non-ghost sim can reach. Upon hitting it, your sim will now be able to rebirth. Ghosts can do this at the Baleful Bog, or living sims can rebirth right away upon their death. This lets you recreate your sim and rebirth them into any household you like. You also get to completely remake them at any life stage, and if you want, then you can easily customize them to resemble their past life too. While rebirth sims will largely be starting from scratch, note that they will obtain the reborn trait. Additionally, know that there's a reason why you may want to hold off on a sim's rebirth until a little bit later, which will become apparent very soon. Now, the final two checkpoints can only be reached as a ghost. We'll look at the seventh checkpoint called Newfound Purpose first, and in short, this grants Ghost Sims the bonus to all Ghost Mastery progress. From my testing, this works by doubling how fast your Sim's Ghost Mastery experience bar will fill up, and so it's hugely beneficial if you're striving to unlock all Ghost powers. Then the final eighth checkpoint is called the Big Picture, and reaching this grants your Sim with the Burning Soul trait. Not only does this increase a Sim's ghostly stamina and allow them to perform more ghostly abilities, but it also
Ew.
one rebirth with some ongoing perks, like being able to perform Transition Goku even as a living sim provided that you're at least a young adult. Additionally, upon rebirth with this trait, Sims will be able
Oh.
to retain one personality trait with the Recall Past Life self-interaction. Choose wisely though, as you can only pick one and it's a one-time thing. Then on top of this,
Huh.
you can earn your with Hearing the Soul interaction.
Flynn.
And this allows them to gain various
Ayabo.
traits earned from their past lives. For example, aspiration reward traits. And they will then obtain them instantly, giving them a massive leg up in their new life. As a final note, once a sim has been reborn, there will be a little counter at the top right of their soul's journey panel indicating how many times they've been reborn. And if instead of rebirthing a sim, you instead choose to move them on to the great beyond, then ghost sims who have reached the big picture checkpoint will leave behind a prismatic plumbob rather than the regular green one. We do love some sparkle sparkle, and that's everything you need to know about a Sim's Soul's journey. If you enjoyed or found this helpful, then please drop a like or maybe even subscribe if you want to. And as always, I hope you have an amazing day. See you later.
Just snap a pic, list your item. Easy. Once it sells, the buyer covers shipping, and with zero selling fees, you keep every dollar. Sell what you don't wear. Earn cash to upgrade your style. With millions of users and low costs for your buyers, it's easy to start selling and earning. Start selling on Vinted today.
Jessica's uncle runs that bar. She'll get us the good stuff. I haven't had a good drink in a while. Tonight's gonna be amazing.
Jessica's uncle runs a dive bar so bad, my dad's hospital gets their customers every night to get their stomachs pumped. He cuts their drinks with cheap moonshine so they get drunk faster, which means they end up with alcohol poisoning. In my last life, I stopped them.
Soufflo.
My food look good. Yeah, man. Pancakes at such a long time. I think I might make some pancakes, eggs, and some bacon,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
some grits. Yeah, that sounds good. But you know,
Ooh, Yamala.
little girl. What? Why is it telling me to put the baby in my little girl? What? Why am I thing having hesitation? It's crazy.
And ball Swiffer. Mershau Nubu. Kenneth Oy. Lidge, you're up. Ah.
Look, I do not like being held at all.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Look what's wrong with your little irritating baby. Okay. Alright, hold on, because again, she do not like being held. They should make a hold on. In a bouncing chair.
Huh. Huh. Huh? Yafana?
What? Okay. What? That is blocking my way to the bathroom.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Yibs.
Why can't you? No, Caroline. I want to make you go away.
Niche Tanae. Uh-huh.
Maybe I got a little bit. Oh, my freaking neck. Jeez. I think it's nice to do that. They should be able to just put it up. Use that. That can serve your hair. Anything else around? So no bath. Still gave her an amazing run. So I'm assuming that it better not.
Liborf? Cosmo? Oh gosh, we got $3. I forgot we got paid for that.
just where did she do the dirty? Oh, nope, that's not it. Oh, we'll figure it out later.
Oh.
Make that tea hot. Make that tea say girl.
Blippa Corona. Oh. And Blippa Corona. Woo. Ah. Molo. Nibnab. Wissa dib. Huh. Huh? Hmm. Ah. Uh-huh. Huh.
It's actually kind of for that.